Hey y'all, this is Jasmine
and Gigi, and we're here to spill the tea on what we see in OKC.
So grab your favorite drink, sit back, and take a big sip because it's OKC tea time.
Can I talk about just briefly about the TikTok ban?
Yes, of course you can. I knew we would talk about this today. Today is January 19th, and as of last night at like
8:30,
I was like at 8 or 9 p.m. because I was on Twitter when it was going on, and I just saw my friends one by one having a terrible evening.
We're all having massive panic attacks.
Yes. So welcome to another episode of OKC Tea Time.
Yes.
This episode is not about the TikTok ban, but we're going to start off with the TikTok ban.
Well, I have a transition to it.
She's got this.
Which is really, because, Bad Bunny for me. But with TikTok ban, it just shows to me that it's not about protection.
No.
It's about control.
It never was.
So it's so irritating. And it's literally just a bunch of cute videos.
My problem is TikTok is already censored and y'all weren't complaining about that. So,
but I am on Red Note, so
it's okay. I'm one of the few, I'm probably one of the 5 people under 20 in America or under 30 in America that never downloaded TikTok, and I'm that girl.
Yeah.
So it was never but I've never liked content creation. I never like videos. If I'm I'm picking what's on my For You page. Y'all don't get to pick it. I'm so sorry. I'm just too picky.
Well, the algorithm on it was amazing. So I was able to find like other people with the same medical issues.
Yeah.
I saw people like fall in love, and like saw people like were able to achieve their dreams and quit their jobs. Like it was like a lot of journeys.
Their social media.
I know, but everyone had like that journey since the pandemic. So we're all watching this together, and then it's gone just like that, just because of the government.
It's not my first social media dying. It won't be the last, but I am sorry.
That is fair.
I know it's hard. You put a ton
we
of
had
work in it.
MySpace.
Yeah. I remember we had Club Penguin. I was there when Club Penguin died when I was a youth.
Remember that? I remember Zanga.
Yeah, I remember Zanga. I remember Club Penguin dying. I remember
Tumblr.
Neopets dying.
I loved Tumblr.
I love Tumblr too.
And then it got weird.
And then they took away the porn, and I was like, what am I even here for?
Yeah, then it was just like
boring.
G13.
But that is, I know it's a lot of people's livelihoods, and that's the thing that makes me sad. But it also makes me sad that we've created a word that you have to use social media as your livelihood. I don't like that either. There's no winning. It's bad all around.
I'm just a visual person. We talked about this last time. I'm a very visual storyteller. So that TikTok allowed me to have that venue,
Right.
but I'm trying my best with Instagram. I'm trying my best with Red Note.
I bet it's going to be back by the end of the day today
We'll
or
see.
tomorrow. Today or tomorrow it's going to be back.
I don't care.
I could care less what that Cheeto does with any of our time other than
Like, get that name out of your mouth.
I never. And it's very frankly the timing. Like they know they're putting it out for him to get it back. Like it's just. But I feel bad for content creators and the people that are like really use it for that. But
yeah, and it was just like an escape for me.
Yeah.
But I'm transitioning to reading more. And
exactly. There's still lots of internet to escape into.
Yeah. And so the transition though, I'm glad my last memories on TikTok was because Bad Bunny released his new album.
Yes, I should take more pictures. It's so good.
There was a TikTok trend using the DTMF song where people were visiting like their grandparents.
Oh yes, I've
like
seen
taking
some
more
of those.
pictures, or even just good memories.
Yeah.
So I was just glad that was like
one of the last memories.
Yeah.
I saw things of people watching like the most recent person of Drag Race get eliminated. They're like, this is the last thing I'm gonna see. And I'm like, you knew what you were doing when you got on this TikTok app today. You knew that there would be drama. But yours is at least very beautiful and poignant.
Well, and one video was like someone handed an actual bunny to Bad Bunny. I was like, how did you get this video, and where is he, and what's the
bunny's name? I don't know. I have a lot of questions.
But it's just seeing Benito with a bunny, and like,
Bad Bunny. I love that.
Adorable. I should have saved that video. But that's my transition because we're talking about concerts.
Yeah. You've got your favorite concert t-shirt. I've got mine.
And last year was like the most concerts I've been to in a year, I think, for me.
For you? Well, it depends for me. Do you include music festivals as just one concert, or are they multiple concerts?
Oh, that's fair. I think multiple, because I think we've got to do it by artist, right? Because it's a different
I agree.
experience.
That's how I feel about it too. Then this last year wasn't my most year. My most year was probably like 2017 or 28 or maybe 2016, honestly.
2016.
Yeah, I went to so many shows that year.
That one, it must have been amazing.
It was such a good year. And summer 2016 was so much good music. I got to see the Drake and Future album together. Got to see it in Houston. It was incredible.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Drake, I hate you now.
Yeah.
Let me be clear.
I know. I used to.
Future, you could call me. But Drake, it's on site. If I ever see you again, what you're going to do is respect Megan Thee Stallion in my presence. And my presence is omnipresent. I'm everywhere.
I better see Meg.
Yes. I got to see Meg in 2020.
Let's talk about that.
Well, shout out to Angel, one of my longest and favorite internet friends. Like, we've been friends probably 12, 15 years at this point. We met on Tumblr.
Okay. I was about to say, how does one make an internet friend?
We met on Tumblr. We were into like Harry Potter and all those kinds of things. So we were in a lot of fandom groups like Harry Potter and Glee. Like, we really liked all those.
Rowling went stupid.
Oh yeah, like I said, 15, 16, like a long time ago. And we went to Fall Out Boy concerts together in Texas a lot because she was only one of the other people I knew in Texas.
Fall Out Boy.
And another person that loved Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy is my most seen artist. I've seen them probably about 30 times.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what that says about me, but I love them.
Mine is Coheed with a bow.
Yep. Coheed's probably another one that I've seen multiple because they come to Oklahoma almost annually, which I love.
But they stopped.
They did stop.
You realize
touring?
They are touring.
I didn't know they were
Taking
touring.
Back Sunday this year, which is a weird combo.
You weren't at your Taking Back Sunday show?
No. It was The Used. But this year, Coheed is touring with Taking Back Sunday, and like usually OKC's on the list. It's not on the list, and it wasn't on the list last year.
What's up?
So I'm like, what happened in OKC,
What did we do?
guys? Did we do something wrong? Please come back.
I like seeing Coheed. They're so talented.
They're really talented.
Yeah, but old internet friend, they live in Austin now, and Megan wasn't coming to Oklahoma. She was mostly coming to Texas, and something told me not to get the Dallas tickets and to check with my friend and do for Austin. I'm so glad I didn't do those Dallas tickets because it got canceled for her to host the VMAs, and I wouldn't have seen it. Yeah, I wouldn't have seen it until later.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so we got to see her at Austin. We were the week before her new album came out. Like, the energy was incredible. Glorilla was there. Paul Wall came out. Like, it was just so...
I was like trying to make sure of seeing every single story you were posting.
And I'm that millennial that I don't care what you think. I'm posting every single part of the concert to my story because it's not for you. It's for me to look back on the next day.
Exactly.
It's not for any of you people.
The amount of people that are like, oh, we don't want to see your shitty video.
I don't want you to see my shitty concert videos either because I'm watching them.
Plus, have you seen my photos?
Yeah. If you want to see great concert videos and photos.
I don't know how I do it either. Everyone's like,
kills it. You've just always had a really good visual eye for that.
I have like an old iPhone and somehow I made it work.
But you always make it work. It's your concert stuff is so good. But yeah, it just worked out. We got to see Megan Thee Stallion and I was on the floor and like I swear she pointed at me a couple times. Like that was
I would be drooling.
Oh, I wanted to bite her. I wanted to climb onto the stage and But yeah, that was probably one of my favorite concerts of 2024. My second one would probably be Janet Jackson. Seeing Janet Jackson live last year was crazy.
So was she touring?
Yeah, she came to Oklahoma. She came to Paycom.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was incredible. You cannot tell me that she's not 20. She danced just as hard as all of the rest of the dancers.
To this day, it still looks amazing.
She sings that high in person.
What?
And dancing.
Dancing, I can believe, because I think I've seen her dance live.
That beautiful voice.
Not live, like on the internet live.
Yes, on like award shows and things. But yeah, but the best concert I've ever been to in 2023 is Beyonce. This show was incredible. What about you? Did you see Bad Bunny in 2024 or 2023?
2024. It feels like 2023
That's
because
what I thought.
It was the beginning.
Oh, I guess my brain kept thinking it was December, but it was like January, February.
Yeah, I think it was February or March.
Oh, okay.
But it's in Tulsa, and I don't know why my brain keeps thinking Dallas.
Yeah, you went, it's 2 hours either way for us.
But it's Tulsa, and we stayed in a really cool Airbnb, and I loved that there was multiple vendors on the street selling hot dogs, and
that was happening at Megan Thee Stallion too. We walked out, and there was like a hot dog stand, a taco truck, and elotes, and then like 3 people selling shirts, and we were like, this is home.
We're like, yes. And then like everyone was speaking Spanish, which I love. And just everyone looked so beautiful.
All the things that you were I was like, everyone looks so good.
because it was majority, of course, Hispanics. So all of them are so
bringing it. The
and I'm like,
hair,
they're all wearing denim and like the
lots of cowboy
hat.
looks.
And I'm like, oh man, I'm here wearing a romper.
No, you looked so cute. You looked really cute that night.
But I really wish I was like, I wish I was doing a different vibe. But I still, love my outfit.
Yes.
But with the concert, so my sister's the one that bought the tickets because me and Abel got her into it, and she surprised us with tickets.
Oh, that's so cute! I never
on
realized.
Christmas.
I knew that she got them, but I didn't know y'all were her source.
And I was like, how much is these tickets?
Don't worry about it.
I guess we're buying you the.
Yeah, I'm getting you the $60
And I also paid for the Airbnb. I didn't have to pay because I was like, these tickets are probably a lot that you're still paying.
No, take it. It's what you deserve.
But of course, she is a huge concert junkie, so she knows like where to sit. She knows pre-sales. She's just all about that.
She's like me when it comes to ticket buying. Like, we're both crazy.
I'm like, oh shit, we're really close to the stage, and I'm freaking out. And it's just of course, he spoke in Spanish the whole time. I didn't care. I was having an amazing time. And
to be clear, neither of us are Hispanic and speak Spanish fluently. We both know enough to like get by.
I've been like a year over on Duolingo for Spanish. I can't do anything.
It's so hard because if you're not using it conversationally, reading it and stuff is so helpful, but hearing it is
learning language for me has always been reading and writing. But when it comes to speaking, I sound so white. Like, I can't roll my R's.
It's hard.
Like, I'm working on it, guys.
It's hard. And also, I mean, the Asian like palate makes it hard to roll the
it's not a normal
It's not a normal sound that you're used to.
No, but whatever. I'm working on it. Trying.
Listen, there are white people that double down committing being bad at it. You're at least trying.
I mean, the amount of white people that can speak fluent Spanish and Tagalog. I've seen some white boys talk Tagalog, and I'm like,
where are you from?
What's happening?
What's going on?
I feel ashamed.
No, it's not. They get different privileges than we do. That's why they get the accessibility.
That is true.
It's different.
Lame. But going back to not that.
Yes, I was about to say, but anyway, what other concerts did you enjoy in 2020?
Well, I want to talk. Bad Bunny was one of the best concerts because he literally had fireworks. He had like all the lighting. He went from one stage to another. He was in the air.
You can just tell, like, so deeply inspired by Gaga.
Yeah, and
deeply inspired by Gaga.
We both seen Gaga
together
multiple times.
Yes.
I think you've seen her more than I have.
I've
only seen her twice.
I saw Joanne. I think that's it. I've only seen her twice.
Okay, so we both just seen her twice.
Yes.
But Gaga's just like a performer.
Insane.
So I was like, this is already amazing to me. And then so when you get to Bad Bunny, I was just already in shock the whole time.
Exactly.
Like, I was like, holy crap, this is the best concert I've ever been to.
I love when artists really commit to making the live show an extension of the album. Like, this is what it was supposed to look like, just so you guys know. I'm like, thank you so much for taking me to this world that you've created. It's my favorite thing.
Like, the other one that surprised me was Childish Gambino.
Yeah, we were there together, and we got to be the inaugural. Like, we were the first stop. He started his New World Tour in OKC with Willow, and we really won that night because we've both gone to a ton of shows, but I've like done light setup. I've helped with stage management. I have never seen lights like that before in my life.
The most unique lights we'll have.
And the lasers he had on his suits and stuff too, the helmets, like crazy.
His whole gear and his dancers were even really cool.
Yes, and he did this similar thing where he went from stage to stage, just appearing in different areas,
And that man can dance.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Tom Glover will always be that guy.
I was like, oh, look at him shaking.
Another one who sings that high note live. Like,
oh my God.
Falsettos live.
And he knows how to neg the audience.
Oh yeah. And if you don't want any spoilers of the concert, because I have a feeling that he'll make a DVD of it just because it felt so cinematic.
Oh yeah.
Slight spoiler here if you want to skip. There's one point during the show where he goes under the stage and it's when he's like changing.
Yeah.
You remember that? And like his dressers are there and he's wiping sweat off and singing. You know what you're doing to us, Childish Gambino. We're women. Like,
yes.
It was beautiful. And he would like just look at the camera and wink.
We're like, dang it.
I love him.
So for me, it was a last minute decision to go to that concert. I'm so glad I did.
I'm so glad you. I was like, I understand you're trying to say, but it'd be really lit if you went.
Yeah, no.
I think you should
was
go.
literally like, I don't have any money. And then I was like, I'm going to look one more time. And I found decent price tickets for really close to the stage. And I was like, let's go.
Do it.
And Annabelle's like, okay, like, what's
it.
happening? And we get there, and when the show started, like after Willow performed, like it's officially Childish Gambino starting, there was multiple security guards that kept coming to us and be like, can we see your ticket? Can we see your ticket? Like our whole row. And it was really weird. And
I remember where I was sitting at the Paycom Arena, so it's just a big round. I remember like looking across and staff in blue just kept coming to you.
Yeah.
I think I
And I was
texted
trying to
you.
wave to you,
Yeah,
too.
I
I
was
was like,
waving at you and
"Jasmine."
texting you, and I was like, are you in trouble? Like, what are you guys doing?
I was like, these are our seats, I swear. And I guess they didn't want us, like the show, I guess, saw us there and didn't want us there. And the other thing that happened is I had like a large Coke and the girl next to me like knocked it over, and below us are like sound people. So I'm pretty sure that was what
So
caused
dumb.
it. And they're like, what the like looking up, probably like move them.
Well, it was such a weird show because so the way that Paycom is, or I guess most arenas are, it has 3 levels, and they sold tickets for all 3 levels. And then, but when they got to the show, I guess those top ones, they decided to not use just from lack of sales. And also, if you watch those lights, they would have hit people in the face
yeah.
with those lasers.
Yeah, because that was a lot of
People would have been blind. And so they moved it down to where it was only the 2 sections, but also they cut off like the whole side of the stage because she was sat kind of right next to the side of the
we
stage.
were right next, and that's probably why it was cheap.
Yeah, and I think that's why they started to move everyone over because we were in the. My best friend got to Katie. I love you so much. Those were the best concerts. I had such an amazing time. She is right. Like we were in 101 when he was performing the main stage. Like I'll send pictures. I was making eye contact with Childish Gambino. It was crazy.
Oh God.
And at points where he was like pointing and singing, I was like, "That's me."
Right.
Oh, you're pointing at me right now. Like it was just great. We were in great tickets. It was so good.
Makes your heart jump.
And
Like,
Willow live.
see, I missed it because
so
we arrived late, but I got to hear her voice at least.
good.
We were like, because we were buying merch because I already knew I didn't want to go after. And I could hear her voice. I bought Willow merch. I supported her.
I got Willow merch too. I almost wore that shirt today, but I was like, I should work out. I should make sure to wear Beyonce.
Willow tour again. I'll come see you.
Willow,
please.
I need you to headline because I want you to have an hour-long set list if your voice can manage that. And also,
Your
I
voice
think you
is
should be
amazing.
playing more instruments when you're there live. I
Yes.
know that'd be very difficult, but I love you so much. We have the same birthday, Willow. We're both Halloween babies.
I didn't know that.
We're both October 31st girlies.
Scorpios.
Gang, gang. But Willow live is just so dreamy. Like she came out from these beautiful golden doors and she just looked like an ethereal angel. Like, be not afraid. Because when I was looking at her, I was just like, so pretty.
I have to share the photos for
Yes,
sure. 'Cause
so good.
I need to see it.
I will. But that was
I
another
heard
good
her
one.
voice and I was already like goosebumps, like Willow's singing.
But what was funny, I think a lot of people didn't expect or know Willow very much there because out of our whole section, I'm the one standing there like screaming sign of life.
I know, I
And
noticed
everybody
that.
else around me was just not having it until she played Wait a Minute. Then everybody was in, and then Meet Me at Our Spot, everybody was in.
Yeah, because they like blew up on TikTok.
Yeah, but all the other ones, I'm like, no, this is my song. I will perform this. And there was one girl in the section near me, like it was just me and this other black girl just only looking at each other from our sections being the only 2 hype people. But it was great. I would see Willow again in a heartbeat.
Please, Willow, tour.
I would love.
tour. We're coming.
Yeah, we are.
But anyway, they moved us. Well, they said we could move across on the other side of the stadium, like the similar seats, or we can go on the floor. And we're like, let's go to the floor.
And then you got those amazing videos. Another, I guess, slight spoiler. There's a point where Childish goes into the crowd right next. Like I saw you because I was looking at him. I was like, Gigi's right there.
I was like reaching up. I was so short.
We couldn't get
I was like,
But I saw you in the camera. I was like, wait.
hope we see me. We'll see. I don't
Yeah, if he does make a DVD, I don't know if it'd be the Oklahoma show or
that's
what.
fair.
But It just feels it feels like you're in a movie during it. It was great.
It does. I think the other show, oh my gosh, why am I forgetting? It's not The Used, the one I just saw with Lacey.
Taking Back Sunday and Sleeping with Siren?
Under Oath.
Oh, Under Oath. I forgot you guys went to that Under Oath show.
So they toured again.
Yes.
And the thing with that show, we were in the back because we were chill.
Was that at the Criterion?
It was at Diamond Ballroom.
Diamond Ballroom, got you.
And the main thing they did, I need to watch their. They came out with a new song, and they were shooting their music video there.
Oh, how cool!
I'm sure it's multiple venues.
Yeah, just all over the place.
Combined it, but I need to see if
you guys are in it. Yeah,
but it was loads of fun, and people brought their kids, and it was
of course.
adorable.
Oh yeah, I was a youth listening to. So is that the second time you've seen Under Oath? Because I feel like we saw Under Oath.
You reminded me that because I don't remember.
I think we were both at that show at the Lloyd Noble in high school.
You're right.
It was
but
one of my first
memories
concerts by
suck.
myself.
My memories suck for high school.
I was like emo band obsessed. I played a lot of instruments. Like I loved Fall Out Boy and stuff. And they came to the Lloyd Noble Center in Norman where OU plays basketball. Yeah. It was like Under Oath, Hawthorne Heights, and Taking Back Sunday, I believe. I can't remember who. I think there were 4 bands total, but the other one's escaping me. But when I tell you, it was on a Wednesday, and I was begging my parents. I was like, I will go to school the next day. I won't be out too late. I'll come home right. Like, you have to let me go to this weekday. And the thing that that made me go, is I went, Gigi's gonna be there. And because you were a model student, you were so good. I was like, Gigi's going to be there. If Gigi's going to go, I'll be good. And my parents were like, okay, fine. Because that's how I know you were there. Okay. Because I used you as my, like, I have the good kid will be there.
But it's true. I was that kid that didn't really go.
If you were to my parents were like, yeah, then that's fine. Gigi will make sure you don't get in trouble. I'm like, thank you.
I remember, I think, was it Good Charlotte? I remember Fall Out Boy.
Yes, I remember seeing Good Charlotte. Did we see Good Charlotte together?
I that's the one I remember.
Yeah, I guess we did see Charlotte together
from our high school.
We
were
there. See, you reminded me of one. I didn't know we were there together. But then we've seen Fall Out Boy together. We've probably seen each other
twice for me.
3
Fall Out Boy or 3 times.
Well, you got me those tickets for the Manic one.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Is that your second one?
I think so.
Because that was like my 20th.
You've seen them the most. Like I have, but they're so good.
They're so good. They get better every year. Yes. That's why I keep seeing them. When I'm old and they're doing casino circuit tours, because they're old, I'm going to be there.
I forever all the emo bands. The one person I still want to see live is Fifi Dobson.
I'd be scared to see Fifi Dobson live because I've held it in too high regard. Like it's why I never want to see Madonna live.
See, I've seen Madonna.
I feel like I'd be high in way too high regard.
That was a really good show.
Is that the one that Bob the Drag Queen came out at?
I don't know. I don't think so.
It was the one before the Madame X tour one.
Yeah. But I just remember there was a lot of sexual.
Yeah. Then it was Madame X then. Okay. It was all red and black.
And I was like, whoa. And like just the setup. It was beautiful.
Yeah. This most recent one with Bob the Drag Queen is the time that I was like, okay, I would see this Madonna. Because it's like her Eras tour. It goes over all of her career.
It was really good.
Yeah.
But again, seeing Gaga and seeing Madonna, and I still think Bad Bunny was the best concert I've been to.
I think that's fair though, because you're not only rating like how the show looks and how talented the artist, you're rating the vibe of the room, the way that the pyrotechnics work, the entrance, like you said, him coming out on a horse, like those things matter.
Because they showed the music video of him on a horse with the mask, the iconic mask, and then they choose the actual auditorium. I'm like, wait, what? This is real?
This is real?
He's on a horse?
No.
What's happening? Is it from Tulsa?
I have so many. What's his name? What's the horse's name? What's the bunny's name and what's the horse's name?
But definitely second favorite was Childish Gambino for 2024.
For 2024, yeah. If I didn't see Janet and Megan Thee Stallion, Childish would have been way far up there. But those are a great 2 to lose to.
Yeah.
But that Childish show,
I would just agree with you.
I had never seen lights like that. Like that was so cool. Oh. Even when he stripped down, like out of the suit, and it was just the jeans and the t-shirt, like so cool.
Me drooling.
Oh, fully.
Sorry, hubbies.
When he came out again at the encore, I was like, I think I'm in love with him.
Yeah.
I love him. I love it.
But I didn't know how many people didn't know Childish Gambino.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that him and Don Glover are the same guy either. And I'm like, what are you
that's
doing?
really dumb to me.
What are you doing? What are we doing here?
But when I mention it to people, I'm like, I'm gonna go see Childish Gambino. They're like, who's that? I'm like, what?
I just
My brain goes, huh?
we went to where did we go eat before the concert? Yucatan Taco Stand in downtown because we just walked over to Paycom afterwards, and he was like, "There's a concert tonight." Oh yeah, there are a lot of people downtown. I was like, "It's Childish Gambino," and he was like, "Oh, I've never heard of him." Like,
I know,
I'm taking my tacos and I'm leaving.
right? And I'm like, what? What do you mean?
What?
Like you've never seen This Is America? Like that would like
That
change
movie
my
was
life.
iconic. Well, I've liked him. Like I liked when he was in Freaks and Geeks because I saw him at first when I was like 17, 18. And so now I feel like I finally like gotten both chapters of him because I saw him at a really terrible bar in Texas. It was a small hole in the wall. I don't even remember what it was called or if it's even opened at this day, but it was just him. It was like an hour and then it was done. I wore a Spider-Man t-shirt and he told me like my Spider-Man shirt because it was when Donald Glover Should Be Spider-Man campaign was
Yes.
going around.
Oh, I have so many opinions about that.
Yes.
Why? Why not, guys?
Well, we got Miles Morales, so we won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still,
Back then it was a problem, but now we won.
still want Donald.
We still won. Now he doesn't want to because he's like, I'm too old, which I
No,
love.
That's fair.
That's so
fair.
real. He's like, I'm not doing those stunts.
He was in a Spider-Man movie, right?
I think
One of them, yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, they tried.
Yes. But
still.
he's like, I'm not doing all that, which I respect.
But it did start that. Mm-hmm. Like that was like a whole big thing that he started, and
Yeah.
now we have all the Spider-Verse and stuff. It's really cool.
which I love. Another concert that we saw this year, Baby Metal.
Yeah.
Which I have always kind of I listened to Give Me Chocolate, like their popular hits, but one of my friends got tickets, our friend Olivia, and she was like, would you want to go? And I was like, you know what? Yes, I would. And I dove into their discography.
Were you in love? Because
In love. The way I was like, where have these beautiful women been all my life? Just the jump from their young voices to their adult voices too now. I'm like, we love to see it. And their show, of course I'd seen like clips and stuff of it on live, but I did not realize that they do like the choreo non-stop. They are on the stage
they're
from
known
beginning to end. I thought it was the voices because they sound beautiful.
definitely both. But like
I never thought the choreo.
Their shows are about those
The
dance
band
moves.
was insane.
They're so talented.
So, and the way they interacted with the audience too was so like every few minutes they were just like up at the front, like yelling with you and stuff. I had no idea their stage presence.
Open was good too. What was her name?
Scene Queen?
Yes, Dean Queen.
Okay, I only started listening to her because we found out they were going to be opening at our show. So truly, the second I turned on her EP, I was like, this is my president.
Yes.
This girl is just like me for real.
I bought the shirt that said, I can't believe it's not Bimbo Core.
Yeah, Bimbo
like
Core.
that.
Yes.
Like the little butter shirt that she
I
was selling.
loved it, and I really loved it. You could just see people at the beginning in the crowd being like, "This is wrong," like this pink girl, but by the end, the whole room was in the palm of her hand. Just
All the women were like, yes, I love you.
no, but even where we sat on the balcony, so we were literally like watching people, like the crowd, just start to go with her. So
yeah.
it was so cool.
She was so talented too.
So
and
commanding of
funny.
the stage.
She was so funny.
Hilarious. And the rest of her band too, like backing up her jokes, like so great. She was.
I love the little
good.
picnic that led into.
I know. This is our intermission. You guys don't get an intermission. Oh.
Gets up like
Incredible.
just starts screaming like, oh, okay.
Oopsie.
Hell yeah, let's
But
go.
true, like in true, but I'm a girl. I don't get a break. But I brought my tea set.
And that was we have to point out though, that's the day after Thanksgiving.
Yes, it was the day after Thanksgiving. And she even said like all full and tired, but she killed
It's
it.
the best Black Friday. Can we have that every Black Friday?
Honestly, yeah.
Metal
Just go see a Baby Metal show after eating with your family.
I want that forever.
So good.
But it was so rare because this is a Japanese metal band coming to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Like that's amazing.
I know. And
we
it was
even
so
have that.
great. It was such a good show. And I feel like it sold out. That room was packed.
Like I had to squeeze because I was trying to find my sister. She was at the very front, of course.
Oh, Angela, you find those great seats at shows. It's so cool.
She showed up early, so I was just like, my sister's right
I need
here.
to be there.
But I felt like an a-hole cutting through people.
If you're going to a metal show, sorry. Like, people are punching each other. You get to go through the crowd.
Well, luckily, like I said, sorry to this lady because I said I was trying to find my sister, and then because was giving me a stink eye.
You're like, oh no, I'm literally lost.
And then I'm like, I'm sorry, I was trying to get to her. I didn't mean to be in the way. And she took my apology, and it was a better vibe after. Because I didn't want everyone to be so negative around me.
Of course. No, it's so hard. And I'm always like, time's too short, you guys. It's not that serious.
Well, and I'm tiny.
Yeah, you are.
And I always get like a tall person in front of me. So I'm always like,
I would like to see this show, please.
And that's also why I have my camera out, is because I can't see. I can't see anything. So that's what made it amazing to see Bad Bunny and Charles Gambino. It's like, I can see everything.
I can see everything.
I can see their sweat, their skin. Okay, and I'm sounding creepy.
No, you're not. No, I think that's the best part of shows is like, I want to see those because it makes it real.
It does.
Like, it could be, remember those Usher shows that apparently a fake Usher was popping out?
No, wait.
Yeah,
what?
apparently there were like some Usher shows where like a fake Usher dancer would come out and then Usher would pop out at another point of a stage. Yeah, and people were like, we don't want this.
What is this? Google this.
Yeah, look up fake
That's
Usher.
amazing.
Because I remember looking at the video and being like, I'm at my house watching this on my phone and I know that's not Usher. This is crazy.
Usher, what the heck?
What are you doing? Good.
Oh man, all right.
Another one, or wait, was that this? I think this was this year. Or wait, or was it 2024? We saw Steve Aoki.
Duh, yes.
Was that this year?
Yeah, that was 2024.
2024. That was another show we did.
Yeah.
And that I remember I was like at work just doing, it was a really boring day and I just get a message from Gigi. Hey, do you like Steve Aoki? Next question.
No one wanted to go. Like, and my husband didn't want to go.
Yes, I think I texted back to you, yeah, I want to go to that show next week so bad. And you're like, oh, well, I have 2 tickets.
Yes. I was like, I know Jasmine will
I'm
go.
getting in the car.
I picked her
right
up.
now.
I picked her up.
I'm getting in the car.
And
like, it was like a week before.
Time.
It was so fun.
And the vibe of the crowd was crazy. There were people dressed as pastries.
There were people dressed as pastries. There were people dressed as One Piece characters.
Oh my God.
And then when it became Steve Aoki, if you don't listen to him at all or you don't see his live, he's well known for throwing cakes at his shows. And I've been at another one of his shows where I've watched him just take people out with cakes. And what did we do? We watched a 30-year-old man get taken out with a cake sitting on his friend's shoulders.
That's amazing.
He was like, cake me. And we watched Steve Aoki point at him. And I think I looked at you and I was like, we should scoot over.
Yeah.
And we moved over and then the cake just goes right to Gigi's left. And it just takes and he falls into the crowd. And we were like, what do we do?
People that wanted to be cake was amazing.
Intense. And when it was cake time at the other show, people were not particularly like, we were at a rave. So we were just like also doing illegal things and like having a great time. So nobody was paying attention to the cake throwing. But at this show, people were rushing to get cake.
Yes. They had signs. People had signs. The guy with the cake
costume
was just like dancing.
There were people with like cake hats that they didn't have cakes on the whole time. And then they put them on right before. I was like, you guys came with reveals.
And then me and Jasmine were like, nah, we're going to be back here.
I brought sunglasses because I had been to one before.
I did too.
And I was like, oh, I'm bringing my sunglasses into the show. And you looked at me and you were like, oh, I'm bringing, that's a good idea.
That was a really good idea.
Crossing. Because I'll never forget the rave that I left. We were just like covered in icing. We were walking back to the hotel like sticky and gross. And I was like, no. And it was on my face. And I was like, no.
I think I got to be really lit if I would have happened.
And I was really lit and it wasn't fun.
You're like, still wasn't it.
It's not worth it, but everyone seemed like they were having so much fun.
That's the cutest photo of us that was at that concert.
We do look very cute.
Photo here.
Yeah, with the picture in.
That was one of my favorite photos.
And then also right after we took that photo, this is probably my favorite concert moment from last year. Steve Aoki's playing his set and he's going through all of it. And he goes, okay, where are all my anime fans out? And I swear, me and Gigi Screech, we happened to be in a group of a lot of other Asian people. All of them screamed too. Yeah, we were sort of, they all started screaming. But if you looked around the crowd at us, everybody was looking at us screaming. And so we were like, oh, we're weird.
Well, it's because it was Demon Slayer, it was Dragon Ball, One Piece.
He did remixes of all the openings, and all of these white Oklahomans are looking at
They're just like,
and all the Asian people going, It was so silly, but everyone was like, these people are having a really good
No,
time.
it was amazing. It was amazing. He did such a good
He did a
job.
whole like anime set. We were the
And
only
the
ones
creator of
living.
Dragon Ball passed away last year, so it was
And he did, yeah. He even took a moment out of that.
Yeah.
It's like
It was a
this
great
man meant
dedication.
everything to me. He did a moment for that, and then he did a moment for Chester from Lincoln Park as
Yeah.
well.
hurt.
That one hurt, so, and it was unexpected. That one came out of nowhere.
Yeah. I'm like, Lincoln Park.
I know. He was like, I have to bring something up, you guys. But it was like, if I were rich and my friend, y'all are sitting through my tributes to my friends.
I would totally, if you
And it was
DJ'd
still
a show,
really
that'd be so
beautiful.
fun.
Oh
You
yeah,
DJ'd.
I think that would probably be one of my side quests when it's time for me to like have a midlife crisis. So that's like any minute.
DJ Jasmine.
No, it would just be DJ Jazzy Jeff, just like DJ Jazzy Jeff.
I love that.
I love the thing that like when drag queens pick like another famous name and they're trying to get them to be like, if a drag queen's named Sharon Stone, they're like, I want to be the Sharon Stone they pull up. I'm like, that's my goal. I want to be the new DJ Jazzy Jeff, but also I'm so impatient.
I think my favorite DJ that's based, like, it's like Hodor. Was that?
Yes, DJ Hort. Yes, I remember seeing him behind a booth like big, and I was like, "Oh, I love this."
What? I want to go to this show.
I really want to see Trixie Mattel. I want to go to one of the Solid Pink discos. That would be so much fun.
One. I think I would.
I think
cry.
Bob the Drag Queen also DJs. That would be a really fun. Like, I love both of their tastes.
So that wasn't a concert, but I got to see Bob the Drag Queen last year.
Oh yeah, you went to the stand-up show,
yeah.
right?
And I didn't-
This is wild.
I didn't know it start, like, I thought there would be an opening, so we missed just a little bit of the beginning, but they were so funny.
Oh yeah, Bob's
Lacey and I were,
hilarious.
like, just cracking up the whole time. I
I've
know this
seen
doesn't
him
count
live
as a concert, but it was great.
Yeah, I saw him do like a lip sync performance with Work the World, and then one of the Work the Worlds, he was the host, I believe. Like he was hosting a drag race show.
Oh, and they were so beautiful with like their makeup, and their fit was always so like
Gorgeous.
snatched. I'm like, yes, I love this.
Unrelated to concerts, but I've also met Bob the Drag Queen.
Can you talk about it?
Yeah, after one of the Work the Worlds, one of my friends was trying to hook up with a drag race girl, but they had already like, I don't know if they had prior because the access we got to the queens was very, very quick. Because not only did I get to meet Bob, I got to meet Katya, I got to meet Kimchi, I got to meet Naomi Smalls. Like I got to meet a lot of the season 8 girls, like on that whole Work the World tour. And one funny thing about Oklahoma is there's not a ton of black people, let alone a lot of black people that go to these drag shows. So I'm with my friends and we're all sitting with the Rue girls and I'm trying desperately to like be cool. But Bob goes, "You're one of the only black girls in the crowd." And I was like, yes. I was seen. I was seen. He's like, "You look so cute today." Everyone was so nice. Everyone was so sweet.
Every drag queen I met has been like the
Yeah.
sweetest person in the world.
I also have a story about a drag queen who was mean to me. Thorgy Thor. If I ever catch you, I'm sure you had a long day, so it's fine.
Building hot tea.
But you were so mean to me. But also, I think it was because like it was right after that Bob and I were like, not very many black people in Oklahoma.
Gotcha.
Laughing and giggling, and I was like talking to Katya and other people, and then I told Thorgy, I was like, I think you're so talented. Like I think that orchestra thing is going to be so cool when that happens. And the way that she was just like, thanks. And the way I wanted to be like, well, your hair looks like Grinch fingers, bitch. Say thank you. Like, treat me with some respect. But also, I'm sure she had a long evening, and I was complimenting Bob the Drag Queen openly in front of her. And she was the last one that I said something to. But I said something to every queen, so I'm like, be nice to me.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I met one of my favorite drag queens is a black woman. But yeah, Thorgy was so mean to me. It was crazy.
Oh man.
And even my friends were like,
Like what? What happened?
yeah, but I mean, it was right after the show as well. Like we were all like at gay bars after. Like I'm sure she was having a long day.
I went to Drag Christmas and got to meet everyone on that tour for.
But that was like a meet and greet, right?
yeah,
This was after the show, and my friends were trying to.
Got to like talk.
Yeah, my friends were trying to. And then several times I was like, "Should I leave?" And they were like, "No, you're distracting all the other queens for me." And I was like, "Oh, I'm helping. Great. Okay, good."
I would have been freaking out.
Well, I would have been like, "Oh, I must be like, because if you're trying to hook up, I should probably go." I only want to hook up with one of them. Talk to the rest. And I was like, "Oh, I could do that. I could do that."
You would be so good at that.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because I have a lot of stupid Drag Race knowledge, so it's just great. I love talking about Drag Race.
I'm still catching up, man. There's so many episodes.
I'm about to start Philippines. It's really I finished all of the US. I did my fourth rewatch of it, and then all of the All Stars. I did all of the global ones, all the Canada, UK, and so now I'm just going to each country.
I know we're gonna have a whole drag queens episode, so we'll get back into concerts.
Yes.
But we had to.
Those were a live show of a thing that we met. Yes.
It was really good though.
Yes.
Like Drag Christmas was, I think that's a new thing for me every Christmas.
And now you've experienced the good word of our Queen Sasha Colby.
Yes. She hugged me like right after I was like
She's an
looking
angel.
at them, and I was like, I love all of you. Like
You're my
moment.
family now. Yeah, you're my family.
And they're like, okay, picture time. 3,
Next.
2. I'm like, okay.
You're like, oh,
sorry.
cry.
Turn around.
You don't want to cry.
But that was worth it. That was definitely worth all the money.
Yes.
Even though now I'm like, oh God.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's the thing with the shows now.
That's the thing with so many live shows. And I feel like now more than ever, concert tickets are just so crazy
pricey.
expensive.
At the same time, I understand that they're trying to make money.
Sure.
The type of economy we have.
Right. Well, the most recent concert that I was thinking about getting tickets to is Kendrick and SZA. They're doing their grand national tour. But here's the thing. I looked up the exact seat section row. My seat that I saw Beyonce at the AT&T Stadium. The ones for Kendrick and SZA are $250 more. You're not wearing Rick Owens. You're not singing and dancing like Beyonce did. I'm not paying more money to see you.
Yeah. That's a lot of money.
I'm sorry. It was too much money.
Oh my gosh.
It's like it's just not more expensive than Beyonce to me.
Yeah, I wanted to see Stray Kids, and my sister already bought the tickets, but I went and looked, and I was like, that's too much. I can't do it.
Where's the show at for Stray Kids?
Dallas is the closest.
That's like one of my bucket lists. I would love to go to a big like K-pop show, like those big stadium ones. Like if money were no object, I would see Blackpink. I would see them at like SoFi in LA or something. Like
Please.
would love to see Twice.
Yes, Twice.
But I've heard those ones are super expensive as well. I'd see BTS. That would be
I want to see BTS so bad.
if like I could do it would be like BTS and Megan Thee Stallion on tour, so they could do those songs that they have together.
I would pass out.
I would die.
Oh my God.
That's my dream.
I would pass out.
And then that way she could go to Japan and tour in Japan. Like just go all over.
I want to see Megan like K-drama.
Yeah.
Her photos.
Play somebody's cute friend.
Korea.
Yeah. Just so cute.
I want to read
That way she won't have to worry about, oh yeah, that outfit would be so cute on you with the stripes actually.
too.
It'd be so cute.
Okay, on my list this year.
Yes. Perfect.
We'll work on that.
Yes.
What else? You already mentioned it. Taking Back Sunday and The Used.
Yes. How was that show now that they're back? Because I got to see them when I was very young. Like I've seen them at Warped Tour and I've seen them at Diamond Ballroom. I have not seen them now that they stopped playing. They've grown a little older.
What's your memory of them when they first performed back then? Was it good?
Great. Yeah, both of them were good.
Did it sound like how the album sounded
Yes, both of them did.
So like
That's why I'm saying I know they sound quite different now as adults.
So what blew up last year was that Coachella clip.
So I'm already giggling.
And don't get me wrong, I get that.
I love you, Adel
Sunday.
Pizarro. You sang me happy birthday on my 21st birthday in Oklahoma. Yeah. It was during their Make Damn Sure tour, and he was like, I'll sing to you.
Oh,
It was awesome.
and he was and
You sang it well.
He performed really good at OKC, but it still wasn't as good as I remembered the album.
As a youth.
But I have to remember that's a long time ago.
That's why I haven't seen the video. That's also one of the reasons why I didn't. Gigi did ask if I want to go to the show, and I'm like, I don't want to take the memory.
Abba was like,
I don't want to take the
my husband Abba was like, no. He's like, I don't.
And for me, it was a weekday. Like there were other factors, but also like I have like my last memory of them live was my 21st birthday.
But I still enjoyed it, and it was still I loved the vibes he had. And
I bet that crowd was fun.
yeah,
Like,
everyone was
everyone was old emo kids. The dream.
but the used.
Burt McCracken, my bass, my very first bass that I got when I was 13 years old is named Burt after Burt McCracken.
Oh.
I love him.
But it was just like the voices, the lights, like just his
so
passion.
talented.
And then when he was trying to get everyone to like say something, I can't even remember what he was trying to say.
The chants.
But no one was doing it.
That's
And then
funny.
he goes, ouch, that hurt my feelings. And I was like, how do
Hold
we know
him. Hold him.
But it was still great. I'm sure he still had a great. Everyone like got more into it and started
Yes.
do mosh pitting. Like it was just great.
Okay, good.
So I was like, oh, thank God.
What was the other show that you saw similarly that same week? Because you had a
was
week
back
of
to
shows. Because you saw
I saw
Baby
Sleeping
Metal,
with Sirens.
Sleeping with Sirens. Oh, okay,
And
they were a
then
different show.
yeah, and then Taking Back and
I don't know
because
why
I'm
they were
a
together.
huge fan of Sleeping Back.
They're so good.
Sleeping Back Sunday.
Sleeping Back Sunday Sirens.
Sleeping with Sirens. I just said all of that at the same time. That my
That's how
brain's
it
like,
feels
bleh.
sometimes. Oh, an emo band that we saw together with Lacey as well as we got to see Bring Me the Horizon.
Yes, and Poppy.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I forgot we got to see Poppy open that
And
show.
that was before Poppy got more popular too.
Yes, I got to see Poppy the second time she came here with Paris at the Tower. I love Poppy. She's incredible. And I love Paris. They're incredible. That's the second time I saw Paris as well.
Again.
Yeah. I think the only thing that sucks is I've only seen Poppy like be on those short. I think maybe they were both like 45-minute sets. Like I want a long Poppy set is my dream.
Yes, please, because I've
would
been
love to
listening.
see her
It's only
live.
because of Abel again. He got more into Poppy, and then of course I'm like, oh, what is?
I'm
this?
interested.
Start listening more. I'm like, ooh, I like this.
I think I remember when you were there, I was like, I have to be at the front during this. And you
Yeah,
were
you
like,
said
I
that.
don't know her very well. I was
I
like,
don't either.
I'll return. I was like, I have to go. And I found some of my other friends.
Because I was like, I want a Red Bull.
Yeah.
And then I met
I
you.
think when we were getting merch, I don't even think I got a Bring Me the Horizon shirt. I think I only got a Poppy shirt.
I don't
because I love
remember.
Poppy. I know I almost wore that Poppy shirt too.
All I remember from Bring Me to Horizon was someone goes, is anyone here else from the UK? And then one person. And they're like, why the fuck are you in
Yeah, why are you here? I love that show. I wasn't expecting them to have the dancers.
That
and
was
the
so good.
two
And then like
level
the crowd
stage.
was a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Yeah, I think that they was just as full as Baby Metal, so maybe almost sold out again because it was packed in there.
And it's also one of my favorite photos with me, Jasmine, and Lacey.
We look beautiful in that
Insert
picture.
here.
Insert photo here. Hi, Lacey. I love. Your birthday just went by. Happy birthday, Lacey.
Birthday, Lacey.
Oh.
We need to do one episode with her for sure.
Yes, honestly. Ooh,
She's
I
part of
believe
those
that
heavy
they
metal
do.
concerts.
Yeah, lots of
And
heavy metal.
OKC, all the local ones.
Yeah, tons of heavy metal, but also I think they're the director of sales at the Oklahoma History Museum too.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
Lacey's
definitely love
incredibly
to talk about
talented, incredibly smart. So we could even talk to her about Oklahoma history.
that. I'm sure like she'll show us. I'm sure she'd give us a tour.
Probably, honestly, I've been to the
Make a
historical
video.
museum. It's super fun. I would pay to go to it and then just talk
Oh,
to
yeah,
her
I would
later.
totally
It's a
pay
fun
to.
museum.
But it would be cool to record and show people. if you
Yeah,
want us.
around. No, OKC
sounds like
Historical Museum. Call us. We're
We
available.
got the mics.
Yeah, we have mics.
camera.
We have mics.
I figured it out. All right.
I was like,
what
what else have we seen? Oh, you saw My Chemical Romance because another one.
was that last year?
It was 2023, I think.
Okay, yeah.
But we've seen them technically. I've seen them at Warped Tour, so we've
didn't.
both seen.
I didn't get to
But
do
I'm like, we've
Warped Tour.
both seen My Chemical Romance live, similar to the U's and Take Back Sunday. That's why I didn't go to the other one.
Fair.
Because I hate clowns. I would have been so mad if I paid money to be at that show and he came out in that Joker makeup. I would be downstairs being like, I want my refund. I paid to see Gerard Way, not this clown. You're laughing because you think I'm joking, but I'm not.
No, I know you're not. But I feel like he makes
No.
like a hot clown.
There's no such thing. Except for actually a couple of the burlesque girls I do. Naughty Harlot and Daddy's Favorite. Y'all are
And he slowly wipes it off though, like in his concerts. Well, that I've seen.
That's too bad because I would have been at the beginning getting my money back and going home.
Jasmine at the front with a makeup wipe. She's like, no.
No.
Where's Gerard?
But again, too, I didn't want to see him like that Warped Tour one. I got to see him kiss Britt McCracken at that show. Like I was 15 and like this is the dream.
I think Mary told me that.
It was crazy.
like-
I think they did it at lots of shows. Like I knew they did it because it gets the girls going.
I guess another thing I got to Google.
Yeah. I might have a picture of it upstairs. Truly,
Framed?
Like, well, no, I took a bunch of like pictures there, and they're all printed out. So I'm like, they might be upstairs. Honestly,
No, I know you meant your pictures, so I was wondering if it was framed.
no, it's not framed. That would involve me being responsible.
I'm okay seeing this though. I want to see this.
I might. I'll have to go through them all. I do have. I've seen Fall Out Boy so many times that I have a few tickets signed by Pete Wentz. I have them in a little stack.
Did
I
he
have like
write
3 or
anything
4.
cool?
No, I mean his name. Like he has most of the time that I've met Fall Out Boy has been in like quick passing because I'm an elitist. I refuse to pay for a meet and greet. I'm gonna meet you out in these streets.
That's really smart. I spend way too much money for it.
No, but I think you're right because I would like to meet these people. I think there's no wrong answer. I'm just a cheapskate.
And I'm like in debt. So
that's my problem. I've been debt for what? At least you've met people. But it is always very fun. Like the times that the best Pete Wentz story I have is after a Fall Out Boy show, I was in like the Fall Out Boy subreddit and somebody was like, he's going to be DJing at this club in Dallas. So I was with my friend and I was like, hey, if you feel like clubbing after the show, supposedly he's going to be DJing this under a different name. And she was like, let's do it. She didn't like have any plans. She didn't work the next day. Let's go. So we go to this seedy little club. Like it's under a highway in the side of it. The security guard was just like not having it with us because it was supposed to be like an exclusive celebrity thing. But I kept commenting in the subreddit. So I guess somebody was like, oh, I can get you in. And then eventually, like while the guy is yelling at us, I'm texting this person. They were like, oh, I know her from online. She can come in. And I was like, thank you so much. Aww. And I got to meet Pete Wentz. And I was like, can you sign this for me real quick? And he takes my marker and he signs it. And then he stole my marker.
Pete.
I know. And I get on the internet the next day and I was like, at Pete Wentz, you stole my Sharpie. And he did send me to me. He's like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to steal that from you, but thank you so much for being like one of the few fans of the show. I was like, thank you. So maybe they vaguely know of my existence, but I'm sure they meet so many people. And there's a girl with the Guinness World Records of Fall Out Boy shows, and she's like 250.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She's like shown up on their thing and like with a sign that's like show 100 blah blah blah.
That's insane.
So that's why I never feel bad that I'm at 30. Like there's somebody who has a Guinness World Record. I'm good.
I mean, it is a great show, and it's like they just hype
your
you up.
voice keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, it's one of those like
The older you get, the more well-rounded it is. It's beautiful.
like you just hear it and you're like, "Whew,
I love him.
I love this."
I love him. I really do love them.
But Sleeping with Sirens, I think that was multiple times I've seen them, maybe twice so far. And then
I know their music, but I haven't seen them live, but I've heard they're incredible.
I love them so much.
Yeah.
It's just one of my favorite. It's one of those albums like growing up, like because everyone has that emo album.
I remember getting that young.
Yeah. That emo album is just like, oh,
The one.
like that just like warms my heart.
Yeah.
Every time I listen to it. And
It's comforting.
and even just watching it perform, it still sounds the same. So
Yeah.
it's great. And then Dance Gavin Dance, I know it's a little different.
Ooh, I love them.
I do. So, but have you heard all the controversy?
Yeah, but I mean, we could say that about all of the bands
That
we
is
talked about
fair.
today. When I saw Janet Jackson, Nelly was there. So, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to lie, though. When you did Hot in Here, I was,
I mean, it's a good song. Like,
yeah. You better do better by Ashanti, sir. She deserves better. But yeah, but I know all of the band. No, not let us buying these concert tickets not be us like endorsing their outer behavior.
no.
'Cause we don't. Men are terrible. They're dogs.
but they're coming again. So
Yes.
I'm hoping to see them this year.
yes. I go with that. I'll go with that.
You want to go?
I'll go with that. I'll go with that.
All right. Let me see what day that is.
I don't think I've ever seen Dance Gavin Dance live. Maybe at Warped Tour they were like playing a year and I just didn't. I like them, but I just was probably on the way to something else.
It was also one of the ones like with the Sleeping with Sirens I would listen to was Dance Gavin Dance. Dance Gavin Dance I owe to Lacey. I'm pretty sure Lacey introduced
I do remember Lacey letting me borrow that CD that
and
just
Bring
had
Me the
their
Horizon. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I
Bring
think
Me
it's
the Horizon I just liked because
cute,
that original
Lacey.
guy was hot.
yeah. I mean, everyone thought he's.
I didn't. I mean, I was a youth. Like, I'm stupid. He was still cute now, but it's a different guy now. Wait.
Is it?
No, it's Ollie again, I think.
I don't know.
I'm not researching it.
No,
I'm not doing that.
not googling that.
Not Googling that. But it was quite good. I had a great time.
Wait, what other concert? Because there was so much.
Do you remember your first concert?
My first one,
Like,
was,
even if you were a kid?
yeah, I remember. My first one was Van Halen with
Slay. Mine's Casey and the Sunshine Band with my dad.
Go Our Dads.
Go our dads.
And
Great
it was
taste
with
in
Angela
music.
too. So me and Angela were seeing
Cute
Van
with his
Halen.
2 sweet little baby girls. Come to Van Halen.
My dad's probably like, I want to go to this concert, and my mom was like, you gotta
You
take
gotta
the
take the
kids.
girls. She wanted a night off and she went. It's your turn,
And I
buddy.
guess the person next to us was so drunk that they left their DVD. And then I like, hey, Dad, there's this DVD. He's like, sweet, free DVD.
Free movie. I love that. That's so cute.
And then that was the first time I smelled some Mary Jane. I was like, what's that smell? It smells weird.
Here.
And my dad's like, oh, someone's having a great time.
Yeah, someone's having a good night. You'll know. You'll know when you're older.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay. It smells like a skunk.
There's a skunk here, baby. It's crazy. These shows are wild.
I did not understand.
No.
I'm trying to think. I don't know the last time Frontier Cities had a concert.
That's where I saw Casey and the Sunshine Band.
You did? Yeah, because I think I saw. Oh my gosh, it was another emo band, but they were also Christian. But what emo band?
Sound. Is it the one with a girl? The one with a girl is Flyleaf. I saw Flyleaf once there.
But I want to see Flyleaf.
Switchfoot, the We Were Meant to Live ones. I saw them at the. I either saw them at the State Fair or I saw them at Frontier City, but it was something that had rides there because I remember hearing Meant to Live on a Ferris wheel, and I was like, "This is crazy."
That sounds amazing, though.
I don't. Well, I always knew they were vaguely Jesus-y, and I was like,
No,
suspect.
it's a very unique, and they have like the emo haircut. I know there's a photo of me with him too. I'll have to find. I don't.
Is it Skrillex? From First to Last. AFI.
Skrillex?
Huh?
Did you get to see Skrillex?
I've seen Skrillex like 6 times.
Oh man, how's that?
Incredible.
That sounds amazing, and he looks so different now.
I know. Well, no, not really. He still looks like that's Sonny Moore.
Yeah, I know.
He's one of my longest husbands.
But I'm used to his long hair. He doesn't.
Oh, he does have. I thought you meant. I think he still has this sweet little face.
Yeah,
he's got a cute little face. But yeah, his hair is totally different.
Hair is like
His hair is totally different. I think. I mean, he's. I don't know. Probably receded. Because remember, he would always have it like in front, so I bet that hairline was doing something.
Fair.
But honestly, I'll always love him. But yeah, Skrillex, incredible live. I was not only was I an emo kid, I went straight into the dubstep kid phase too,
yeah,
and that's
me
why I
too.
was always at like raves and stuff. So I got to
really
see
emo
Skrillex.
dubstep in college.
Yep.
Emo in high school,
Yep.
dubstep in
Yeah,
college.
because we lived together in college, and yeah, I was always listening to dubstep. But yeah, at the Zoo Amphitheater, and then I've seen him at a few other, like, I've gone to a lot of music festivals, like ACL, went to, I think there's like, I went to Voodoo in New Orleans, I went to Buku as well, and then a bunch of like small, like Life is Beautiful, those small ones that pop up in Dallas. Life in Color, all of those little guys. Did you have any weird stuff happen to you with like COVID concerts?
like during 2020 or
Yeah.
I didn't.
Or after. So I got to see Excision. So the world shut down. I always think about, remember that Thunder game where basically, I don't know if it was a Thunder player or a Utah Jazz player, but somebody tested positive for COVID, and it was like one of the first ones in Oklahoma, like the first positive cases. It was March 11th,
Oh my
2020.
No, I don't know about.
Yeah,
any of
and
this.
me and my friends were going down to the Criterion. Like we were already on our way there, and we saw like somebody tested positive for COVID in the city, like a mile where we were. And we all looked at each other and went, "Well, they're about to shut everything down after this, so we better get this concert going." And we went into Excision, and it was so much fun. Like it was just one last headbanging rave before. But I also had tickets for Orville Peck for 2021. Like I had bought them in 2020, and the concert wasn't until then. Orville Peck canceled on me not once, not twice, but 4 times. He just kept pushing it back.
How dare he?
I know. So Orville Peck,
times?
I would
That's
really like to see you. You were just the host on Canada's Drag Race, and it was very good, and I would like to see you.
4 times is like a lot.
I know, but it was during the pandemic time, so I'll allow it. But I'm like, Orville, please.
Did the one concert I didn't go to this. I just remember seeing people post about it. Was the one where they're in the little balls? Like the
Oh yeah, that
what? Who?
Flaming Lips.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Yeah, well, I've seen the Flaming Lips a bunch of times too. They used to do this thing in Oklahoma called the New Year's Eve Freakout, where they would do a big show either at the Zoo Amphitheater, when it was the Cox Convention Center, now Prairie Surf Studios, and Coca-Cola Event Center. Now it's like a Western bar.
Yeah, I don't know
I
what
can't,
it's
but it used to be the Coca-Cola Event Center.
Yeah.
But one year they brought Yoko Ono. Like, it was so much fun. Yeah. Even though there's a lot, like, speaking of artists that are to be subject, don't ever look up stuff about Wayne Coyne. But Do You Realize is our state song, and that's what's up. That's very cool of Oklahoma to have such a beautiful song. Do You Realize is gorgeous.
Oh God.
But yeah, those like he comes out in that bubble a lot.
That
So we
makes
had
sense
tons
then.
of them.
So he was like, okay,
I have the bubbles. Yeah.
let's just do it.
Yeah,
Wow.
I remember seeing that at Criterion, where we talked about a bunch of the shows we went to, and I don't know if I'd go, but I did love that as an idea. Like,
Yeah.
I love live music. I love it so.
I was
much.
still so scared.
Yes,
I
100%.
can't even talk.
It was no, and I fully understand because I was planning a wedding during that time.
Yeah.
100% understand.
Which was amazing, by the way.
Thank you so much. It was the most complicated thing I've ever done in my life.
And I don't think anyone got sick. Like,
Yeah, I'm proud to say nobody did, not even the staff. I even checked with the employee. I was texting and calling people for
and it was
2
a
weeks
great
straight.
time. Everyone was chill.
Like, even I quarantined for 2 weeks before we went on our honeymoon. And our honeymoon, we were in an isolated cabin by ourselves still. But I was like, I don't want anybody to be sick. And I was around a whopping 75 people, which is 1 million in COVID times. But
yes, but it was definitely a time for a pandemic.
yeah,
A lot of concerts were canceled.
just so
It was-
crazy.
So I'm so happy now, right? We have
To
all
have
these
it back.
people. Yeah. And you know, the vaccines and all of that.
Same.
Making you live again.
Yeah. Do you have any tickets any concerts that you've got coming up that you're excited about?
So Hanabi, which I'm hoping to see with Olivia.
Yes.
then-
And I'm gonna listen. You brought it up today. I will listen to them today. Maybe I'll be at that too.
I think you'll love them.
I think so too.
They're touring with someone else, so I can't remember. who
Okay.
it was.
You
So
sent me the flyer.
Yeah, Hanabi isn't the main one. I think they're
Fun.
just with them. But the other one is Rolling Quartz, which is another Korean rock band,
Down.
which is really cute.
Yeah.
And then I want to get Dance Gavin Dance because I just saw that.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that.
I saw that pop up too.
If you come with me, I would
Yeah.
love that.
And my concerts I kind of float on the wind. I don't have anything planned, but when a friend is like, I'm going to this and this, I'm like, do you need a buddy? Because I could be available for that.
Yes. I will always ask Jasmine
exciting.
and Lacey.
Yes. I know, there's always a fun rock show to be had somewhere.
I think there's Kill Switch Engaged.
Yeah, they're coming this year.
I forgot who they're with. Whoever they're with is what About wants to see. I keep forgetting the name.
That'll be fun though.
But okay.
Okay.
I think we're gonna
Well,
close this.
I think that's what we've got on concerts. If you've got any exciting concerts that you want to let us know about 2025, or let us know what your favorite show was in 2024, Gigi handles all of our socials, so we'll be trying to get back to you guys. We'd love to hear your comments on concerts and what you thought of our first episode, because now we finished our second episode.
Ooh.
Well, Gigi, let them know where they can find us to leave those comments.
Absolutely. So to watch the video podcast is on YouTube. So we have OKC Tea Time. Just search it on YouTube, and then we're just on OKC Tea Time on Instagram. Try not to say TikTok.
But it will be back. It will
Fingers
be back.
crossed.
There's no way it won't be back. It means too much.
I don't know.
That's okay.
We'll see.
Alrighty.
Okay. All right.
We'll be
Bye,
okay.
everyone.
Bye.
We love you. We did it.
We did it.